So I'm going to leave a message now. Hello, my name is Craig Turner Jr. I basically wanted to know where Harvard University stands in their physicists. Interesting question. I gave a representative of Harvard, just to show him some interesting questions I have to ask for a physicist at Harvard. I'm sure you're aware of satellites orbiting Earth, of course. Now, NASA states that at a certain point, which I think it's 1,000 feet above the atmosphere, at a certain point, satellites drift off. Now, the question is how is the moon being held by Earth's gravity? And if, of course, NASA is correct on their findings, if the Earth was able to hold the moon in its gravitational pull, you're looking at gravity being at a point where just standing up or actually doing anything would be and it'd be basically impossible. I guess we can go from there. But other questions I have, we'll pick up on that in your response. As far as my area of studies, metaphysics, dimensions, I have information from the 5th to the 15th dimension. I'm interested in the physics, the professors at Harvard. If they're, I'm sure they're aware of the pineal gland, but I'm just wondering to what levels, and to the levels of consciousness. There's a lot underneath the sun. Okay, it beat twice, so I'm not sure if that means that the message didn't go through or not. But okay, well, my name, as I stated before, is Craig Turner Jr. Phone number is 770-207-0243. No, I'm not satisfied with my message. Yeah, let's redo this. Let's start over again. I didn't know how long their message time was. It seems quite short. Hello, my name is Craig Turner Jr., and I basically have various questions for the physicists and professors at Harvard University. To have a start line, satellites that orbit Earth, they can orbit Earth at 1,000 feet above the atmosphere. Now, at a certain point, satellites simply drift off. And my question is, how is the moon held in Earth's gravity? Now, I have a lot of questions, a lot of interesting subjects. My fields of study, metaphysics, dimensions. I have information from the 5th to the 15th dimension. I'm interested on if the pineal gland is known, which I'm sure it is, but I'm just wondering to what lengths. Lots of questions, very interested. You can contact me at 770-207-0243. And my name is Craig Turner Jr. If you want any additional information, Skype me at hybrid spacebar as in the key Phoenix. Thank you very much, and hope to hear from you soon or whenever. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. Like I mentioned, the weather's it's a little uncomfortable. That was a lot more cleaner. I'm glad I didn't go with the other message, but it's a little crash course. Didn't know how long their message time would be. It was a little short, but that was perfect right there. I'm glad I redid that. Okay, so from here, they know that I got some very interesting information. Anyone to say that they have information from the 5th to 15th dimension, you're going to have some kind of interest. We'll see where this goes. Their office hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So, yeah, called up Harvard. That was pretty cool. From here, it's just waiting. As far as any other content that I'm going to post, I'm not sure on. Obviously, I'm going to post more content of what I'm not sure. As of right now, White House can be rendered out that I'm not going to get a hold of them. There's something. Either they're just not straight up wanting to talk to me at all, or they're not accepting phone calls, whatever. NASA's an easy target. Their number's well out in the open, the headquarters at that. So I kind of look at that as not even challenging anymore because NASA's a very easy target. Harvard's very interesting. I'm most interested in what a Harvard professor has to say. But behind the hindsight, despite what you disagree with me on, the government dubs me Harvard, 20.0 basically, because I mean the area of study of Harvard, the highest that they go is, I mean, astrophysics. I mean, even if it's chaos math, the issue with the studies is it's based in limited circumstances. This is one planet out of an eternal amount of planets, and there is no area of study about other existences or even other planets, only the conditions of those planets. Not the conscious reality of those planets, not nebula affecting beings and enhancing them evolutionarily, molecularly, consciously, metaphysically. I mean, there's a lot of gaps in the areas of studies, so it should be quite interesting. Thinking about this on a realistic level, I don't know if they will call back, but given they probably don't know who I am, they might, because I mean that is quite interesting. But it's possible that professors are giving specific details of certain flags, certain information shared, and they simply will not contact or acknowledge that person. So, whatever on that, whatever they decide, and whatever you might think, I'm making the phone calls. And if you got doubts, I have 190 plus videos to, show a pretty fair depth about me. But to be honest, it's still not the actual depths. But that aside, I only include third person perspective in this because these are really official calls. But I'm not sitting here with just some ideas. I'm not just sitting here, planless. That was a little crash course. Didn't know how long the message would be. Didn't know exactly how that would be. The whole process of that. But I have 190 plus videos, and if you look at my favorites, you can see that my music taste on this particular channel, whereas on my other channel I had 500 plus favorites suspended by YouTube. Go figure. I'm most definitely not a shallow person, and I'm most definitely not just a deep person or philosophical person. I mean, I have the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth eye documented. I have videos: quasar consciousness, Solaris level consciousness, crystal consciousness, a hybrid nexus consciousness, nova consciousness. This can't be rendered out. I have what's a series called the Nebula Philosophies, 5 parts. So, hopefully I'm being taken a little more professional by persons who are just, viewing my videos. But honestly, if you're just now viewing my videos and you've gotten this far, if you got questions and doubts, you have 190 plus videos to go through. So, don't be offended if I say, when I say this, but good luck. Because honestly, you got a lot. You have a lot to look through. Tens of hours of material to look through, and all of it's based on predictions that I've made 8 years ago that have passed. I have said 2012 is going to come to pass. It has passed. July 11th, planetary alignment, not a straight planetary alignment, a perfect circle alignment. Facts. Facts are beautiful. They can't be broken. Broken is not in the dictionary with facts. Facts are facts. It is an extension of beauty. You can't argue facts. It's that simple. This is to those who just love skepticism. They just love to live in the loop. They act like there is no certainty, there is no assurance. Nebulas exist, and a 5,000 light-year sized nebula formed in our galaxy in a matter of hours, a double helix at that. NASA, no comment. That happened. It's in our galaxy. Facts. You might ask, what does that have to do with anything? What if it forms on top of Earth? You're going to be affected. If to be skeptic is to say you don't want any part of responsibility, it's to say you don't want any part in consideration. And if you're skeptic,